Okay. Welcome, everyone, to That's the Name of My New Podcast. Today I have in the studio Abram Chizer. Super awesome guy, super patient. Really appreciate your patience today,
Yeah,
man.
no
It was a
problem,
little
bro.
rough getting that audio to work today.
No problem, big dog. Appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I want to start off with just how long you've been in comedy for. You've only been in here for like a few seconds, right?
Yeah, man. Hey, but hit the ground running, man.
Yeah. Man, it's awesome. What's been your favorite mic so far?
Oh, man, I got a few little spots, man. Anytime I can do a platform with Black Smooth Barber, his shows be pretty good, man. It's give you opportunity, especially if you new, up and coming. And I be going to a place in Hitchcock called Daiquiri 6. Man, real cool vibe people, man. Them people show me a lot of love, and the energy is awesome, bro.
What kind of comic do you think you're going to be?
Well, I mean, I know we like in a different era where like the world is soft as shit, you know what I mean? But like I'm kind of raw, bro. Like if it's on my mind, I say it, I speak it. I tell a lot of stories, and a lot of my stories gonna be from how I grew up, my past, and things like that. Just relatable things that people like me and went through. I guess in a sense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Make sure you get right up on that mic. I know
I
that's.
got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
It's
that
better.
sounds way better. Yeah. Me too, by the way. I had all the soft film out. Oh, hold on. Oh, that was ridiculous. All right. That's so much fun. Man, what was it like growing up in Alief, man?
Oh man, it's crazy you ask, man. Like Alief, man, it's I mean, to me, it's a beautiful place. You know what I mean? Like, some people come and they don't understand it, but if you're born and raised in A-Leaf, man, you adapt so well and so easily. Because, I mean, it's one of those places where, like, you can find any and everything you're looking for, different cultures, different backgrounds. And, I mean, like I say, growing up there, it was good. I grew up in an era where, I mean, like, you still had the violence and things like that, but man, I grew up with friends, man, that was just cool. My mom was cool, and I love being from A-Leaf, bro. I really love being from A-Leaf.
What's the best restaurant out there right now? Where you eat at when you go to Alief?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm fat, so I would probably say Shipley's Donuts.
Shipley's is the best place out in Alief, man. They're not doing Alief any proud
No,
right
no,
now.
no, man. I'm really not a restaurant dude, bro. If you look at me, bro, I'm a cooker, bro. Like I like to eat. I'm not a restaurant guy like that, But I would probably have to say, like, growing up, man, me and my family were big on buffets, and like Ryan Steakhouse, we used to tear their ass up, bro. But
Okay. When you cook, what was your go-to meal, man?
oh man, you name
What's
it.
your go-to bachelor meal before you were married?
Oh, see, that's crazy because I got with my woman young, so
Okay.
that was probably like hot dogs or some shit like
Oh,
that.
no. That's the kiddie food.
Yeah, but now I mean, man, I cook everything, man. You name it, I can cook it, bro. From Alfredo. I love the fry. The only thing I ain't really good at is bacon because I ain't really a snack guy. I'm more of a like, hey, I'm ready to sit down and eat steak, lobster, things like that, bro.
I have never cooked bacon myself in my whole life. I've eaten it on occasion, but I've never cooked it.
Hey, maybe that's something you should give a try, bro.
No. That's the dirty animal. It's the unkosher.
Oh yeah. I get it, man. I get it. Hey, man, to each his own, brother.
Yeah.
You know.
But I used to love the jalapeno poppers. Those were my favorite snack, man. I would break the law for that. That's some good eating.
Yeah, man, I get it, bro. I mean, I ain't too big on pork either. I mean, I give up everything, but the bacon, nah, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Do you like Texas barbecue better than like say that I don't know, East Coast barbecue?
I'm gonna always respect the culture of Texas barbecue because I mean, like, there's none other. But I've been to different states where it's been good. Like, I mean, I've been to places like Memphis. Memphis got pretty good barbecue. South Carolina got some good barbecue, but Texas, man, I just feel like we just the top of the pole when it comes to barbecue, bro.
Yeah, we were awesome at barbecue, that's
Yeah.
for sure, man. That's so crazy that you grew up in Alief. There's a lot of suburbs out there, but there's not a lot of entertainment, man. What did you do?
I mean, in that time, man, like I say, growing up, man, I always played sports, man. Like, my mom didn't play that. Like, going to school wasn't just enough. Like, you're going to do something extra. And like I just got into sports young, man, and I kind of got up into sports because like growing up in Alief, man, like hey, you did one or two things. You either fought or you played sports, and I got into sports by fighting. You know what I mean? And I get into it with one of my best friends, older brother, and he was older than me, but I kind of put them paws on him, and the dude bit me.
You got bit during a sporting event?
Yes, bro, I got bit, and my mom takes me around, to my friend's house and knocks on the door. Huge dude answers the door, man. Dude about 6'5", 340 pounds. And he looking at me, and my mom's like explaining to him about the fight. Man, that dude not caring nothing about the fight. He's like, you play sports? And my mom was just like, no, he don't play no sports. I was only 9, but I didn't look like I was 9. So when I joined the team, I was so big, they made me play with the 12-year-olds, bro.
And dude, did you get eaten up when you were playing with those 12-year-olds?
Oh, absolutely, bro. My first year of football, man, I got to give a lot of respect to my mom because I was the kid, like, after every play, the delayed whistle of somebody laying on the ground, that was me, brother. That was me. And it was more, I think, at that time, it was more of like, these guys are older than me, they're bigger than me, and it was more mental. But when it clicked, man, it clicked, brother.
That's cool. Man, I gotta tell you, I didn't play a lot of sports growing up, but I played a lot with my brothers, and they would beat the living shit out of me during every occasion that they could get. Like, brutal. We used to play a game called Schmear the Queer in the Snow, where it was literally just my brothers throwing the football to me, waiting for me to catch it, and just tackling me.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's the next down, so go ahead and go.
So how many brothers you got, bro?
I have 3 older brothers, man.
Oh, you the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I mean, I'm on the other end of that, man. I'm the oldest, so I kind of like maybe agree with your older brothers. Because, what did you put them through growing up?
I don't know, just normal shit. What?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. My little brother was a fucking menace growing up, bro.
What did your little brother do to you, man?
What he wouldn't do. Like, this too. See, man, what it was, man, I'm like 10 years older than my little brother.
Okay,
So,
we were all in line.
See, yeah, man. It was like, by the time I was old enough he was old enough to play with me, bro. I'm like 15, 16. So I'm in a different life, in a different era. And I get it as a young brother. You want to just follow your big brother and see what he got going on. But, man, my little brother was probably one of the biggest snitches I ever knew growing up, bro.
Man.
Yeah, but now, I mean, we solid, but, as a kid,
what did he snitch on you about? Like, what? You got to give me examples here.
All right, well, see, I'm older now, bro. So,
was it like you were about to break his arm? It's like, he's breaking my arm?
No, it was more like if I would want to go somewhere or like, man, I'm 15, 16. I'm at the age where like I'm trying to sneak out. His little fat ass would wake up, and my brother was at the age like I could bribe him with food. You know what I mean? But once the food run out, like he get to telling quick, bro.
Oh, damn. Yeah. So he went entrepreneurial on you. He started to blackmail you.
Oh, easy. Quick, man. He learned that so quick, bro. But like I say, the older he got, and then like now, he dealing with it now because like my son was like his little brother. I had a son at 18, and my son snitched on his ass for everything, and I loved it, bro. It was like the payback.
You were there for it.
Oh, yeah.
What did your son snitch on him about? Give me an example, man.
Well, see, my little brother was the kind of kid, like, super intelligent, bro, super smart. And, like, if school wasn't it, like, if the teachers wasn't getting his attention or things of that nature, bro, my brother coming home. And so, like, I remember one time, man, my brother probably skipped football practice for a whole week. So he bribed my son for about a week. And I don't know what he did to my son. I don't know why he pissed him off. But all of a sudden, man, we were at the dinner table and my son got to snitching big time. It's like, oh, yeah, Justin hasn't played football in a week. Like,
oh, shit.
Man, my little brother was so like, but like, again, growing up in A-League, like, man, it was so many things that you would idolize being young. You know what I'm saying? Especially like in my era, because it wasn't so many things growing up that they would teach you about dreaming. Like in my era, it was either play sports, be a rapper. You know what I mean? So we would grow up and we would idolize like the guys on the street, the guys that got a lot of money and things like that. So when you get older and you start realizing like that ain't the way, sometimes it just be too late. You know what I mean? But some people get second chances, bro.
Oh, did you get caught up in any of that?
I mean, I've almost got caught up. I mean, I got one of the baddest stories, bro. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Man, like I say, I played sports, so I was being recruited heavily and things like that. And I go on a college visit, and when I come back from the college visit, on the way back, my mom's like, "Hey, man, be careful, cause we've been hearing gunshots in the apartments." You know, anybody from Alief know, man. I grew up in family tree apartments, like legendary apartments, bro. So I'm back in the apartments and I'm chilling with my guys on the generator. And you know, some of the guys they got a pistol and things like that, but I'm not a dummy. Like I never touched a gun. But we live in a community where it's not a lot of white people. You know what I mean? So I'm like, dude, it's a white guy walking around. He got a fucking Hawaiian 5-0 shirt on. That none of them were paying attention. So I'm like, no, bro. So I get in the car and I'm getting ready to go visit my girlfriend, who's my wife now. And my mom like called me back. The way our apartments are built, it's a circle. So if you go out one way, you can only come back in the same way. I'm 18 years old. I'm not thinking about it. I see helicopters at the front of the apartments. So I'm trying to go tell my friends, hey, like, dude, it's cops in the apartments. I never knew that was a law growing up. So I go tell the guys, the cops come and swarm them, everything like that. And I drive off. Once I drive off, one of the cops pulled me over to the side. He like, hey, did you tell him that it was cops in the apartments? And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, what's the big deal about that? Locked my ass up. Man, you were interfering in a private investigation. I'm like, brother, I knew nothing about it. So, no, long story short, I ended up beating the case because I'm like, bro.
Well, yeah, they can't prove nothing. Like, if you're supposed to be independent like that, then maybe I shouldn't realize that you're a cop.
Exactly.
Like
you didn't
you broadcast your copness.
Yeah.
And like I was like suspicious, like I didn't know, but when you said like, "Hey, I'm doing something," then I knew.
Exactly.
He gave himself up. Yeah, that wouldn't hold up. But I could see them harassing you about that shit for sure.
Oh man, I did. It was like 13 days, man. It was crazy because at this time I was
13 days for being harassed for like guessing.
Probably the best diet I ever had, bro.
The best what?
Diet I ever went on because I wouldn't eat shit in there. Like, these people were damn near to the point like, dude, you're going to die. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be in here, bro. Like, I didn't do nothing wrong. And
You didn't. They couldn't prove you did anyways.
They couldn't, yeah. They just took time. And like I said, once I finally got to the judge was like, so wait, that's what he in here for? Yes, sir. That's what I'm in here for.
I guessed.
Yeah, that was it. But, no, man, I didn't get caught up like that. I just got caught up in the glory. You know what I'm saying? I got caught up in the drug dealing, the living a life a certain way.
What does that look like in the neighborhood? Because some people don't see it and they don't understand like it is something to aspire to for some people. What were you seeing? What did it look like?
Well, see, this is the thing. Like, I'd never seen the drugs. You know, I just seen like the actions. Say like I lived on a street called Spice Lane. You know what I mean? And like when we grew up, those guys that they consider like the bad guys, those were the guys that took care of us. Hey, bro, make sure you go to school. Hey, make sure you don't be stealing. Make sure you stay out the stove. So it was like you were seeing those guys, but you were seeing the good part of it. And I'm not saying like every person had a bad part of it. You know, some people, you know, they grew up in different ways and they have to find different avenues. You know what I mean? So it was just a point where like these guys were like, they would know like, hey, that dude right there play ball. Like, don't have him around us. Don't have him here. So it was just those kind of things. And like I say, when you grow up in a small community, man, it's like everybody know everybody. You know what I mean? And you'll have certain people that will see you in environments and they feel like that's a choice. Like, nah, bro, it's not a choice. Like, this is where I'm at right now. So when I can figure out an avenue or an avenue was presented to me, that's what I took. Now, we're talking about when I was 19 years old. I'm 40 now. So, you know, me looking at those things, I probably wouldn't took avenues, but hey, it's a part of my story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's definitely a learning experience.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's what structures your writing, right?
Oh yeah, man. It's like I say, man. Some people, man, we live and we go back and we regret and all that. I'm just like, look, bro, it's a different part of the chapter. I mean, a different chapter of the book. It was wrote. Nothing I can do about it now. Just go on to the next chapter. You know what I mean?
If you could do something different, what would it be?
I mean, well, I did. You know, I did. Like, even in that time, bro, like I said, when I was, you know, in those streets and stuff like that, like, I've always gave back to my community, man. I started a lot of, youth organizations and programs of that nature, things like that. Made sure, kids were fed, kids didn't go hungry if they couldn't afford to play sports and things like that. Man, I remember having a Little League organization, bro, and I'm like 19 years old, and it's me, my wife, my son, and we all like piled up in my mom's house, like the kids and everybody. Like that was just the kind of person I was because the life I grew up. You know what I mean? Like I grew up in a 2-parent household, but I was robbed. My dad was killed when I was 3 years old. So I've always.
Oh wow, what happened?
I mean, same thing. Case scenario, living a street life and thinking guys are his friends. That's why I said like some of the conversations me and you were having earlier about trusting people and things like that. Like it's hard. You know what I mean? It's hard. Like, and some people when they don't know the narrative and you don't express it, they'll paint their own picture. You know what I mean? But sometimes I just feel like, man, I don't want to express that, or I don't want people to know that part of me because I don't want the pity. I don't want the, man. Look, I lived a great life, bro. I lived a great life, man. I was blessed. Like I said, my dad was killed when I was 3, and I was angry for a long time. But man, I get to high school and I meet a little bitty white guy named Mark Alexander. Like changed my outcome in on life, man. I carry this dude in my wallet everywhere I go, like. And I got to spend a lot of time with him, but I also lost him a few years back of cancer. But I was pretty blessed, man. With the males that were in my life, I was pretty blessed, bro.
That sucks when someone helps you dies, man.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks bad because it's like, the older we get, we understand in life, like, that's the end. That's the goal. I mean, not the goal, but that's the period for everybody. Like,
there's no hiding from it.
Yeah.
You're just always finding it,
Yeah, that's true.
It's always finding your friends. It's fucked up how quickly it can take someone too, man.
Yeah, man.
It gets sad. We get sad on there, so let's move on to comedy though. Let's talk comedy. Who inspires you? Who do you watch? Who you watching?
I mean, to be honest, man, I was a big Bernie Mac fan, bro. I just loved how he was just so honest. Like, man, I grew up in that household where you were told sit your ass down. I grew up in that household where like Big Mama smacked the shit out you in church. Like I grew up in that. So like to see a guy make it and he's telling some of those stories and I'm like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like that's awesome. But I feel like he got to be himself. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want to do in comedy. Like if I can't be myself, dude, I don't want to do it.
And then who is Abram?
Man, Abram, man, a kid from Alief, man, that just I earned everything I got, bro. Everything. No handouts. Like, and I'm not saying, some people don't get handouts, but man, I had a mom that was just like, hey, do everything to the best of your ability. You know what I mean? Like, it's no half-assing, it's no giving up. Man, I remember in middle school, dude, I had a 40-point basketball game. Everybody was like celebrating and cheering. My mom was like this. At the end of the game, she was like, you missed 5 fucking free throws. Damn, bro. Like, so my mom always set that expectations. But me growing up, my mom got those expectations from my grandmother because my grandmother, I never wanted to let my grandmother down in anything I did. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was living in those streets and all those things like that, like my grandmother was always instilling in me, like, still be a kind person, treat people how you want to be treated. Understand that time is everything. We can always make money. You don't get time back. So like, if you would ask me in a show, like, who is Abram? I'm just a person that, man, I want to treat everybody the same way. I feel like everybody human. I don't see any colors. I don't see any, like, I want everybody to win. I know it might sound crazy, but I'm just one of them people, like, you'll have a lot of people around you when you down. You know what I mean? But when you start winning, you're going to find out, like, who the ones that's really, really there for you. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm one of them ones, like, bro, I'm going to be one of your biggest cheerleaders. But the sad thing about that is I had to learn, like, everybody don't value me the same way I value them. You know what I mean?
It's tough when you have to cut people out of life because they're just not willing to put in what you're willing to put in.
Yeah. You
just gotta let people know, like, you're bad news, man.
Yeah.
Come back some other time, but not right now.
And sometimes that's what it is. Sometimes it might be a see you later. It might not be a goodbye. It might just be a see you later. But some people don't have that understanding as well. You know what I mean?
Where are you at with your shows? Where do you want to be in your show?
Man. Well, where I'm at right now, for the people that don't know, man, I started comedy October. Since I started in October, man, I've been pretty blessed, man. I've been booked a lot. Um, I want to be able to show people that, you know, we live in an era where a lot of people are like, hey, man, you got to pay your dues and you got to do it this way and you got to do it. That's not everybody's lane. You know what I mean? Some people just, hey, if it's meant for you, bro, it's meant for you. Like, take off now. Like, I started in October, bro. I've been booked every month, 3 shows a month. And I'm grateful for the opportunities because, like I said, man, like I was telling you, I lived a different life, bro. I didn't never think I would sit down and be doing comedy, bro. Realistically. I didn't think I would be here past 19. Seriously.
Why? What were you thinking was going to happen to you?
You know, the story just like with my dad, you know what I mean? I was just like,
You
man.
already decided not to mess with those guys, so how would that happen?
Well, you know, man, Alief ain't big, man. And if you don't, this is what a lot of people fail to realize, man. Like, if you don't get out of an environment after a while, it's hard not to become it. You know what I mean? And I love where I'm from. And I'm blessed because I wouldn't be able to survive in other places if I wouldn't have, you know, I don't know who I would be if I didn't come from Alief, bro. But I've also had, bro, I've lost a lot of friends in Alief. You know what I mean? We buried a lot of friends in Alief. Young. So it was points in time, man. I'm talking about I've lost friends from gun violence, hell, football practice. Like, you know, we just lived it. I remember I was like 5 years old and I seen my first dead body. It was crazy. The guy was coming to work on the vending machine. And he didn't unplug it. And, man, I remember me and my friends were running home from school, and our parents are, like, trying to stop us because we always come in a certain way, you know what I mean? And we're running in, and dude's just laying out there, on the ground. So at about 5 or 6 years old, like, I experienced death, you know what I mean? And it was weird, but it was also, like, understanding, like, man, you better live life, dude. You better live it to the fullest, brother.
Why do you think people get so trapped in Alief and like stuck in those situations? I mean, personally, I come from like all black neighborhoods, going all the way back since I was a little kid. Like, doesn't mean anything here, but I grew up on Colony and Fenwick in Cleveland. That's Cleveland Heights. It don't mean shit here, but it means something out there. Right. Like I never saw any of this, like, and I was in those neighborhoods. So,
well, see, this is the thing.
Why was it different for you?
I mean, it was just like I said, it wasn't different like as far as in the struggle because I adapt. Like, I loved Alief. It was just like we grew up different. Like, it's hard to understand when you're not from there. You know what I mean? A lot of people be like, I used to drive trucks, bro. I remember one day I was in the key mount. It was just explaining, like, when you go through Alief, be careful and I laugh at things like that because in our little town, man, you can become a celebrity and you forget about, like, this is just a part of it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be more than that. I want to get out of here. I want to come back and do things, but I want to grow and evolve. And some people, you get comfortable after a while. You know what I mean? Or you don't have the meanings to leave. You don't have the meanings to move. You don't have the. So sometimes, like I say, man, in your environment, you get stuck in there. But it wasn't a bad place for me, man. I enjoyed it. I grew up, like I say, man, I'm Alief, bro. I grew up corporate. From corporate, we moved to Spice Lane. From Spice Lane, we moved to Boone Road and Family Tree. Then from Family Tree, we moved to Bensonet and Beach Nut. Like, I've lived in so many places, and like you say, it's a lot of good in Alief. But if you're not from there, you won't understand it. We have a lot of people that come from Alief that do a lot of great, man. A lot.
I don't know if it's just a byproduct of the cheaper housing but man, Alief was always a tough neighborhood to photograph in. Whenever I was in those elementaries, they were unique, man.
Yeah.
But no different from like other neighborhoods like South Park elementary schools. Like, I photographed elementary schools around here. I photographed elementary schools around telephone, navigation around all Alief. Aldine, you know, like all
Yeah.
all they got similar character, but
Right, right, right.
it's like a different spice of soup, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And see, that's the thing, man. Like I say, like when you from where we from, bro, you're gonna notice another person from Alief. I don't know what it's like. Like, dude, I done been in places. I done been to Vegas. I done been Colorado, been to Florida, and like I bump into people, and they're like, "Man, you from Alief?" I'm like, "Yeah, I seen you somewhere before." Cause like I said, it's not that big, bro. And then I was a pretty good athlete. After I got finished getting my ass kicked at 9, after that, brother, I was hell. So like I was known, and our family was known, man. I got an older cousin. She was like, she kind of like set the stone in Alief, but she was a fucking menace, bro. Like I got to Alief, I got to Ali Middle School in the 7th grade, and I wanted to do speech and debate, and I had a teacher. He was so cool with me the first day, and he asked me about my cousin. He was like, "Wait, your last name? Are you related to such and such?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's my cousin." Bro, the next day he fucking kicked me out of his class, bro. Cause my cousin was a fucking menace, bro. And she know who she is. She know who she is. She got me kicked out of speech and debate the first day, bro.
Bro, that's crazy. Getting kicked out because of family.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think family holds you back or uplifts you?
Man, I can't speak for everybody else, but my family, shit, bro, I got one of the best families you can ever have, brother. Like even with taking this journey in comedy, bro, if it wasn't for my family, I probably wouldn't have done it. Like that was the big thing. Like, hey man, y'all, what would you guys think about if I done comedy?
What makes your family stick with you right now? Is it some way you grew up communicating? How was communication in the house?
Man, very awesome, man. Like I said, man, my grandma was one of those people. Like my grandma didn't play that. You can be mad or you can have a disagreement, but you family. So you're going to figure it out. You know what I mean? Sometimes that may be sitting down and talking. Hell, when we were younger, sometimes that may be fighting. But just because me and that person ain't getting along, that doesn't mean the outsider, we're going to let them come in and divide us. Like my grandma, man, was probably the best person I ever met in my life, brother. Just genuine, kind lady. Don't get it twisted. She'll bust your ass if she had to, but she taught you. You know, she would rather sit down and teach you why this was wrong. You know what I mean? Why you did this wrong. And that's what I feel like. That's what we're missing right now, bro. We're missing the grandmothers, bro. We're missing the grandmothers now.
Yeah, the matriarchy, man.
Yeah.
My grandma passed away when I was like 18, so
Sorry.
yeah, I didn't get it. But I remember her latkes though, man. She could cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was one of those old school grandmas who I forget what they call schmaltz. She would cook with schmaltz, which is like it's like congealed oil almost.
Yeah.
It's just like fat.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like congealed
yeah.
fat, man. Make the craziest like potato pancakes though.
See?
Your grandma good at cooking?
Yeah, my grandma was, man. I lost my grandmother going on 3 years ago, man.
Oh man, that's fresh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. That probably was the hardest time in my life.
Yeah.
Because like I say, man, like I grew up, man, I was grandma's baby, bro.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Was your grandfather around, or was it just your grandma and your mom?
No, man. My grandmother had 7 kids. My grandfather passed away before we were even born.
Okay.
So yeah, like I say, man, my grandma was a strong woman, man, raising those kids, man. My grandmother had 4 girls, 3 boys, and
Damn.
yeah.
Damn.
And my mom was a character. My mom was a character, bro.
Did any of them grow up to be famous of any sort, or was it just you who got called into the limelight?
I mean, they are, to me, hell, like they all superstars. But
Oh yeah, we're famous amongst ourselves.
But no, man, everybody, you know, we live regular, everyday lives, you know, things like that. But like I said, with this comedy, man, this is just a new journey, bro. This wasn't something that I like. I've always sat around and like talk shit. I feel like right now I'm one of the best shit talkers in the world, like hands down.
You to light up your friends?
Oh, absolutely. Like I feel like that's how I showed my love growing up. Like if I sit in a room with you and I didn't like you, you wouldn't hear nothing from me, bro. But like if I felt like you were a cool person and stuff like that, I would interact with you. But in the comedy game, that's what I'm starting to learn as well. Like I'm real kind of standoffish, and especially by me being a big dude, a lot of people take it as me being, nah, bro, I'm just a different kind of cat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if we approach each other, I'm always speak to you like a man. I'm gonna speak to you like a lady. I'm gonna respect you. It's a lot of guys in Houston right now, man, in this comedy game that I feel like, man, could give me a lot of game. And if they ever, reach out to me, bro, with open arms, I'm gonna accept it. You know what I mean? That's the kind of person I am.
It is tough though to get recognition. You have any like plans on like doing different things to get spotted by other people, or just going to keep on doing shows with Black Smooth? I mean,
Well, I've like I said, I've done a few shows without Black Smooth. I got a show coming up April 11th. It's a rap battle.
dope.
With my guy 7 Bars Production. I got another show coming up April 25th in Hitchcock. I'm booked to do that show again. Daiquiri on 6. I've also did a play. I did a play. I want to say probably maybe 2 months after I got into comedy.
What was the theme of the play? What was it called?
Who Stole the Mona Lisa play?
Kivo Arts.
Yeah, Kevo Arts. Yeah, man, that's one of my good friends, brother.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. And what did you do? How were you involved in the production?
Man, it was crazy, man. The play had already been going on, and I had told him, like, man, next time you do one, I'm gonna audition. And some kind of way, the part came up again. So I had maybe 2.5 weeks to rehearse. And man, when I say those people on stage are like awesome, because in the comedy world, it's like an individual sport.
Yeah, you're playing by yourself.
You know what I mean?
You're a boxer.
Exactly. But in theater, like, hey, if you may miss a line, then it may throw everybody off.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like 2.5 months into comedy, I'm learning like, hey, bro, this individual. Then I go into that room, and I walk in that room individual, and they're like, hey, what's up, bro? And I'm like, okay. They're like, nah, bro, you know your lines? And I'm like, I'm standoffish. So when I finally get on stage and I start rehearsing and I get stumbled up, and they like, you good, bro? Like, we got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a key word or anything like that, we'll bring you back.
Yeah, they're going to start going through your lines with you at the same
yeah,
time. Like,
yeah,
you can do it.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro.
You got this.
And you're
so close. You're just one word.
Yeah.
You got this. From them, not from then. You got it. One more time. One more time.
Right. And Kevin's pretty good at what he do, man. He's good at what he does, man. Those plays are awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Awesome, bro.
Who else have you worked with, man?
Well, I worked with Uncle Mike, Smoke This 2 production, man. Them guys, I got matter of fact, I got a show with them coming up April 18th. So, like I say, man, I just been working with a few people, man. I know I'm open to work with anybody, bro. Anybody to work with me. Like I said, man, I started my platform with Black Smooth the Barber. I feel like if you're up and coming comic, that's a good place to start off, because, like I said, I didn't start in an open mic room. Hey, man, my guy said, hey, dude, I've been on your ass for about 5 years. Like, just give me 5 minutes of comedy. So when I agreed to it, I kind of like did my homework. You know what I mean? When I went and watched people, I didn't, like I said, I'm a storyteller, so I don't take anybody jokes or things like that, but I will watch like their mannerisms. Like, make sure you get the crowd time to, accept the joke. Everything ain't gonna be and all that. You know what I mean? So I had like 30 days to prepare, and I'm one of them people, like, if you give me time, dude, I'm going to prepare.
You were able to do it, man.
Yeah.
You give me the whole world, man. I'll still I'll still be like, I don't know, I need 20 more minutes.
Man, I mean, but see, everybody move differently. Like, it's like me. Like, I've never been that person. Like, I don't want to fucking study for the test. If we doing it right now, just give me the fucking test. I'll ace it right now. But if you telling me that the test is the end of this week, bro, I'm not remembering all that shit, bro, that you taught me on Monday. I got to wait till Friday to put this shit on paper. I'm good.
No, it's the point of the test to see if you can remember it by Friday.
Yes, bro.
You retain the knowledge. You can listen to the knowledge, but can you retain it?
Exactly.
Can you apply it?
Exactly. And see, that's one of the things with wisdom. When I got older, I started understanding that, like, open up, bro. Listen a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because, we all grew up, bro. When you get about about 18, 19, like, it's like I'm an adult, but you really not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
You're really not. I'm going through that with my son right now. He like, Dad, I'm about to be 20. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean, bro? Like, that doesn't make you a man, bro. You got a lot more growing up to do. But you're a good kid, though.
Who do you regret not listening to?
Mark Alexander. That's the guy carrying my wallet. I was probably like 19, 20. He was like, dude, you should be doing comedy. You know what I mean? And it was like, I say that because like now he's not here to see me do it. So if that's one person I could go back to and I could be like, damn, Pops, I wish I would have did it a little early so he could have got, you know.
He's aware, man. Knows.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, he with me every day. But that's one of the people, man, that like I feel like in that moment, you know, like I said, that was the streets, and then it was like Pops like, hey, try comedy. I'm like, I'm making a lot more money in the streets right now, which at an age, you know, you're valuing that more than, you know, but hey.
The work it takes.
Exactly. Hey, it's all about timing. You know, it came back around to me, right?
Yeah, you got there. You got there eventually.
Yeah.
So you have someone who was with you to inspire you. What do you think would have happened if you didn't have him?
I mean, to be honest, bro, I was already in a field where I was kind of like, my career was awesome. And I just wasn't happy. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't happy. It was like I'm going to work every day, and it's like, don't get it twisted. I love what I do, but it's like it's not me anymore. So me getting the lane with Black was just like, maybe it's timing. You know, maybe it's time to take it off. But I feel like even if it wouldn't have been with Black, like I say, man, I'm confident in me, dude. I feel like I would have took off. I feel like at the end of the day, because I'm going to put the work in. You know what I mean? I'm going to put the work in. Like, yeah, I'm not one of those people, like, I feel like everybody funny, bro. I'm never going to disrespect anybody. If you got enough balls or Morris chestnuts to get your ass on that stage, you're a bad motherfucker.
Did you say more chestnuts?
Yeah, Morris chestnuts. That's what I call the ladies. They got balls up here. So we got balls. They got Morris chestnuts.
Okay.
I see your face. Yeah. You're like, I never heard that one.
He just said you gotta have the titties to perform to get on stage.
If you're a woman.
I mean, I feel like I got the titties to get on stage.
Hey, me too, bro. Shit, I'm 350 pounds.
Yeah, damn, how tall are you?
6'2".
Wow, at least you're tall, man.
Yeah.
That helps. And you get taller, man. I feel like you're not letting yourself be as tall as you can.
Yeah, that's what you think?
Yeah, dude. I think.
Tell my knees that.
Fuck, I don't think it's the knees. I think it's the back, though.
Well, man, like I say, the beginning of 2025, I was diagnosed with sciatica.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah.
Fuck. Where it's like the back of your leg hurts and grabs.
Yeah, and then
dude,
I also
hate that. I can't stretch in the morning.
I have no cartilage in my right hip, bro. From playing ball, that shit is gone. Shit. So eventually, I'm gonna have to have a
well, that's why you have that sciatica pain, because you don't have that hip muscle to keep that shit in place, man. That's so fucked. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I have similar, but probably not what you're having. Probably slightly different, you know.
I mean, when I first was getting diagnosed with it, bro, I thought I had back spasm for like 4 months, bro, and it was crazy. Cause like I say, I was a former athlete. You know, I wasn't trying to listen to my body, dude, and I go to the doctor, and I'm not even 40 yet. He like, hey, man, you might want to look into disability. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what you talking about? Well, man, he showed me them x-rays. He's like, yeah, you have no cartilage. You have no, and I'm like, okay. Now I understand where the pain's coming from, though.
And did he get you into some kind of rehabilitation for?
Oh yeah, man. I was at the beginning of 2025, man. Only person noticed is my wife. I was like 385 pounds, bro.
Oh, congrats, man. Yeah. This is a significant drop, man. That's great.
I'm like 345 now, but I be trying not to, because I know me, I'll get comfortable. So I'm like, no.
You can never let yourself comfortable there.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I put on weight myself, and I'm just like, why did I let this happen? Oh, I know why. I was just sad about my dead dog. But
dude, you know what's crazy, brother? I feel like my comedy came right in time, bro. I just lost. I was a dog breeder.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I used to breed dogs for a good amount of time.
What kind of puppies did you have?
American Bullies.
Okay.
Yeah, so I bred them for a while, and as soon as I got in the process, the first month of comedy, I lost one of my dogs. So that kind of like, the comedy kind of kept me on point. And then maybe 2 months later, I lost the first dog I ever started my kennel with. So it was kind of like,
How old was that puppy when you passed?
My baby girl, she was 6 years old.
Oh.
Yeah, like she was the start of my business and everything, and like.
How are you treating these dogs? 'Cause I know how these puppy mills. Maybe you don't want to answer these
You
questions.
said how I treat them.
Yeah. How was your operation? What did it look like?
Well, let me say this. I was blessed, man. My wife is a big animal person.
Okay.
And you know, a lot of people, they get in that kind of profession. I tell people like, look, bro, if your partner is not in on it, it's going to be a hard ass job. But we were pretty good at it, man. We got down to the whole part where like we would whip them ourselves. My wife could deliver the puppies, all that. Like,
Oh, more of how were the animals stored during the day? Did they get like constant pee breaks? Were they in just
absolutely.
kennels, or were
No,
they
no,
they
no.
get yard time? Or
Did
you like
exercise 3 times a day?
train them with their names? Like,
Mm-hmm. Yep, a lot of them know how to. Yeah, man. Like I said, I got big into it, and then like I said, once I started getting the sciatica started happening, I started downsizing. So yeah, I started selling. I was not selling them, but like rehoming my dogs to people that I knew were good dog people. Cause man, I really love animals, bro. I tell people all the time, like, if you want somebody to really care about you, go get you an animal, bro. Go get you a dog, dude. You'll find out quick. They look the compassionship. My big boy, his name is Mamba. Man, when my grandmother passed, man, that dude sit up with me all night, bro. Just laid his head on me, just understood like, hey man, Pop's going through some things, but we real caring, yeah, man. We exercise them, feed them twice a day. They were greedy, and we did good with them. And we had them at night. They would go in their kennels, and one of my dogs escaped, and he unplugged the AC units, so my dog overheated, bro.
what?
Yeah, and it was like I'm watching the camera, but I can't even get home, and I'm like, fuck, bro. It was tough. It was tough.
Man, you didn't have anyone who could replug that AC back in?
No, because we was on a family vacation, so it was like everybody was with us. So I'm just like, oh man, yeah, that one's tough. That one was tough. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, animals, they break our hearts when they go.
Yeah, because they the most. Man, listen, you better get you an animal. Anybody out there looking for love and can't find it, go get you an animal.
I don't think I would ever raise another dog, man.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Dude, my dog was more than my dog. Like, I had my dog for 19 years. Like, that was already a person.
Yeah,
At 19 years, she was done being a dog. She was a full person by then. Yeah. Oh God, man. And then like after that, when she passed, like I didn't have as much exercise in my life, and so I just like ate too much and. Like just really kept those bad habits until today, and I'm trying to break myself of it. But
we're gonna do it together, bro.
Oh, thanks, man.
Do it together, brother.
What was your comfort food?
Man, fried rice, bro.
How do you cook your fried rice? Everyone has a different fried rice recipe. That's why I ask.
Man, believe it or not, bro, I cook a breakfast fried rice, brother. Eggs, some sausage, some. Maybe it depends. It depends on how I'm feeling.
My fat person.
Yeah, bro. I could talk about food all day. That's why my name Fat Boy. You know what I mean? But that was fried rice. I don't care.
That's your comfort food?
Yeah, bro. I had to.
Why is fried rice your comfort food?
I have no idea, bro.
Who cooked that for you?
My mom. See, that's what I was gonna say. Like, my mom has always been the kind of person like, even if we didn't have much, we gonna eat. You know what I mean? Like, she'll cook for to this day. She's gotten a lot older now, and like I'm one of the ones that help her out with the cooking, and we starting to I'm starting to transition over to helping her do that. But my mom has always been a big cook, man. Always. Hey, if something wrong, we arguing, we fussing, let's cook. Somebody have a baby, let's cook. Like, we're gonna celebrate like that. And my mom is a great cook, bro.
Did she do any baking or just cooking?
Nah, I mean she bake a little bit. My grandmother was the baker. Peach cobbler, berry cobbler, things like that. Pear preserves and things of that nature. 7-Up cakes and all that kind of stuff. That's what my grandma duty was, man.
And she'd bring the cake to the barbecue.
Yeah. Well, really, grandma was the matriarch, so everything at her house. We going to grandmother's house.
So grandma had a house, but you and your mom do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got a little brother.
Yeah, that's right. You said your little brother who's got 10 years. You got 10 years on.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys were living in a 2-bedroom apartment?
Yeah, that's how we started off, man. My mom grew up. She taught me. It's a B word I don't use a lot now, growing up, but my mom used it a lot. Called a fucking budget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. My mom was big on like, hey, we on a budget. Put that shit back. You know what I'm saying? Put that down. But I seen my mom work hard, man. I seen my mom eventually get her a home, get her a house. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom showed me that hard
What she
work does
do?
pay off. Man, my mom been in the medical field for 33 years now. Been working at the same hospital. She used to be a nurse, and then my mom
Oh, very cool.
she tore both her Achilles like within years back to back. And so now she's the secretary at the hospital.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I did a live stream for the NBNPA, the National Black Nursing Practitioners
Okay, that's
Association. That was really cool.
That's cool, yeah.
I wonder if she was ever involved in that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was. See, that was my grandmother was a nurse as well.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
Very cool.
But see, when you grow up with a nurse, like, you don't get the doctoring and shit like that. My mom like, if you sick, go to school. If they send your ass back home, then you sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I grew up.
That's because she didn't want to pay for daycare. When
Well,
you were
my
being
mom,
sick, she had to work.
well, see, we never had to pay for daycare, man. We were raised by my grandmother. All my cousins and all that. We going to grandma's
See,
house.
I lived in a different household. Like, if I was sick, they would just keep me at home. Like, you 5 years old, you're going to be home by yourself until, 7 p.m. But, like, just keep the doors locked.
Hey, man.
And keep the stove off. Like,
But see, we grew up in that era, man. Like, even like coming home from school was like,
yeah, I was a latchkey kid. It was,
yeah.
I was 8, 9, laying myself in, locking the doors. Like, keep the door closed, keep the door locked, and keep the stove off.
Yep.
You can use the microwave.
See, man, like growing up with my mom used to say things like, don't be acting grown. I'm like, well, shit, you already got me acting grown. I got to take the meat out the freezer. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure my little brother in the house. I got to make sure he eats. I got to make sure. So, it was kind of conflicting. I think when I probably got about like 15 to 16, I started smelling myself. But my mom ain't play that shit, bro. My mom didn't play that shit at all.
See, my older brothers never helped out. And, like, nah, there wasn't like, you better do your chores, you better help your brother be clean, and,
Right.
get ready for school and do his homework. It was everyone for themselves. It was just chaos, man. Yeah, we didn't really have that, like, tight-knit. There was a shit ton of us, too, but we did not have that, like, tight-knit family where everyone helps each other. It was everyone for themselves. Like, even dinner was buffet style. My dad said, everyone serve themselves. Like, get up your plate, go to where it is, get what you want.
No, you couldn't have did. Hey, man, you'd have did that in my family. It would have been some furniture moving, boy.
Yeah, you get the plate you get.
What? Well, see.
My mom wasn't about, like, plating out everyone's food.
Oh man, damn.
Yeah.
My mom was big on like she gonna make your plates and everything like that. Now that we older, it's like take your ass in the kitchen and be respectful.
See, my mom had severe depression, so she would
Sorry to hear that, brother.
she would do what my brother does. Like, she would just lock herself in the room and just sleep. So it was like you got like one meal a week.
Got you.
And the rest of the time,
Time,
pretty
yeah,
much on your own. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, man, my mom would cook good meals, bro. But some of the meals, brother, I hate spaghetti, bro.
Ah, dude, too much spaghetti.
I hate spaghetti.
So I have a coworker who can't eat chili because his mom would just make chili every fucking day for like his whole childhood. So it's like there's nothing wrong with chili. It's just like I can't eat it anymore. Like I got past the point of how much chili.
That's how I am with spaghetti. I feel like I
Yeah.
still got spaghetti in my system, bro.
Dude, too much spaghetti.
Godly, bro.
Yeah, my mom would trade off the traditional kosher stew called cholent and then the chili.
Okay.
But still, like, not that. She wouldn't cook for us often enough that we were like, oh, we can't ever eat this anymore.
Yeah.
You know what was really messed up about the whole thing was she was a professional cook by nature. Like, that was her job.
Okay.
That was her day job. She would, like, either bring home leftovers, like mom had leftovers we could eat tonight, or like her favorite thing to say was like the kitchen is closed. Like, you got to actually have the kitchen open.
Okay, right. Well, man, look, like I say, man, my mom, man, I'm blessed to have my mom, but I would know certain times like that big fucking pot would come from underneath the cabinet. I'm like, fuck.
God damn, it's
You fed me
spaghetti again.
all fucking week, bro.
You're about to eat spaghetti for 5 days.
Yeah, bro. And sometimes longer than that shit.
Was it a meat spaghetti or was it a cheese spaghetti?
It was a meat spaghetti. Then, you know, like the older I get, I start like experimenting. Like, what if I put this on it? Like, will it taste different? Will it, you know what I mean? Like something, bro.
Yeah, you could put some red chili flakes in there.
Something, man.
Where's the Cholula sauce? Like, come on.
Something, man.
Yeah, it gets like that, man. So your go-to meal right now when you're feeling sad is that fried rice. Anything else?
Yeah, man. Like I said, I cook everything, man. I love steak, gumbo. Love gumbo, man. Gumbo, etouffee, things like of that nature.
Does your family come from Louisiana at all?
Yeah, some are our roots. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Is it a spicy gumbo?
Well, you know, people getting older now, you know, and I got this little friend I can't get rid of, some bitch called heartburn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a heartburn since I was 35, constantly, every time I eat. It's never going away.
You know, like when you were younger, bro, like you feel like you could conquer the world and do everything.
And then you had heartburn.
What? Like, I swallowed a fucking lava lamp, bro.
Yeah, it gets tough, man. Like, every time you eat, man. Do you drink a lot of milk?
I used to drink a lot of milk.
What about Tums? You eat a lot of Tums?
Man, so my grandmother, like I said, man, my grandmother used to, I could remember that big ass bottle. We would eat them as kids, like thinking we still in her candy. You know what I mean? Not knowing, like, that's probably how I got heartburn. Shit probably like defect on me or something, bro.
No, it's definitely from the family.
Yeah.
Man, so your grandma had terrible heartburn too then.
Yeah, man, my grandma.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, man, my grandma ate different. Like, my grandma was the kind of grow our own vegetables and things of that nature like that. Like, we ate, like, what came out the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a lot of processed foods and stuff like that. Like, my grandma really believed in, like, hey, go get that.
Did she smoke?
No. Well, not.
Did she drink?
Yeah, she drunk.
Oh, that could be, was it liquor or wine?
I would say probably in her younger days, she probably turned up with the liquor. You know, the older she got, she probably slowed down. But when it comes to drinking, bro, I'm willing to bet, like, my mom is that one, bro.
Your mom's a drinker?
Yeah. But the crazy thing is, man, I'm 40 years old. I've probably maybe seen my mom drunk once.
So she won't let on.
Yeah, like, she's not one of them out of control people. You know what I mean? Like, my mom drank, get her ass up, go to work, whatever, go to the football games and all that, bro. But I probably maybe seen her drunk. Well, I know it was last year. And I was like, damn, you wait to get this old and I got to take care of you and I'm diagnosed with sciatica? I had to pick her up in every fucking thing.
She got so drunk you had to pick her up?
Yeah, bro. It was funny because like, me and my mom, like, my mom's been my best friend my whole life, bro. Like, we just got a relationship. Like, I've always known my mom was my mom, but, like, I can go to talk to my mom about anything, whether it was, you know, like I said, me being in the streets back in the day, you know, and those kind of things. I could always go talk to her. So I've been grateful for that, bro. I've been grateful for that.
Yeah, I miss the relationship I had with my mom. It was nice. My mom was my biggest fan. Like, there wasn't anything I could draw or do that she wasn't like, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And, you know, it would be hard to, like, get like a realistic opinion back at her. I'm like, you love everything, but man, I would do anything for her to be like, your shit looks amazing. Yeah. You know.
But see, my mom was my biggest fan too. But my mom was like, you did that, but you can do it better. You know what I mean? Like, she never, like, don't settle for that. You know what I mean? Like, my mom, I'll never forget, like, I'm being recruited, man. My mom be like, oh, you just sitting on the couch? It's a dude right now trying to get your scholarship. He doing 100 push-ups right now. You know, like, my mom always kept me on my toes with that.
Yeah,
bro.
I always had my dad more for that. My mom was like, everyone else is going to, like, tell you, like, you can't, but, like, you can do it.
You could do it, yeah.
She wasn't so much, like, pushing me to do it better. She was just letting me know, like, you want to do that, that's fine. Like, you know, like, you want to have gay friends, that's cool. You're allowed. And my dad was like, no, he's not. You know, like, my dad was always like, that does not look like the thing you're trying to draw. Like, is that supposed to be a bicycle? That doesn't look like a bicycle. Why are you spending your time doing this? Like, go clean the garage.
Oh, wow.
And my mom was more like, baby, that's the best bicycle I've ever seen. You know? Yeah. So I kind of got that balance there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, like with my mom, man, my mom did, man, she did hella good. She did real good, man. Like I said,
Do
I'm
you
proud
feel
of my
like
mom.
she had to like be a little bit tougher with you because you didn't have your dad to be like he
Well,
could be better, so like she let you know it could be better?
well, yes and no, because like I said, man, I had uncles, bro. Like my uncles, man, all of them good fathers and things like that. So,
So she wasn't like feeling the need to do that part of like
oh
being mom
no,
and dad.
no, she didn't have to. Like I said, we are close. Every I'll say like every community that we grew up in or every apartment that we moved in, probably maybe like 3 or 4 of my mom's siblings would always live in those apartments. Whether it be 2 of her brothers or like I said, when my dad was killed, my uncle and my aunt moved in with my mom to help me. So like I said, I always had the balance of like a man in the household. And man, my uncle is probably like he's one of those people. Like if I could say like a hero, like my uncle, man, he's it, bro. He's one of the reasons why I do comedy too. I can't lie, bro.
How did he inspire you? What did he do?
Okay, so we're a large family. We just all been big people. It's not a secret. We don't hide it. We don't try to portray it or none of that. My uncle would crucify us as kids. Like, when you go to school, you don't understand that kids are mean as fuck. So, you'll have the bullies, you'll have the clique guys, you'll have that. My uncle used to be like, hey, fat ass boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going to be fat, they going to call your ass fat. You know what I mean? So, like, he would break the ice with me. So, by the time I got to school and I'm getting called fat, like, man, you got to come with something better than that, dude.
I'm like, okay, we all see I'm fat.
Yeah, like, we see that shit. Like, you got to change it up, man. When I tell you.
Like, man, at least I don't have dyslexia.
Come on, bro. Hey,
Like,
I
we
was
were
an
waiting
issue.
all the way until recess for you to finish Huck Finn.
Or, like, I was the kind of person, bro, if you talked about me being fat, let me find out your ass can't read. I'm on
man.
your ass. Like, hey, what's that word? Like, I'm on your ass. So, the older I got, bro, like, that was kind of like my superpower. Like, hey, leave that fat kid right there alone. Because if he go, he's on your ass. And, like, I remember me getting in high school and, like, the girls used to ask my mom, like, why does he talk about everybody? My mom, like, shit, that's what he do. He talk about me. So, girls were, like, literally, like, I'll date you if you won't talk about me. Like, no, bro. I'm still going to talk about your ass, even if I date you. Like, that was just me, bro.
Yeah. So you're asking me to leave that mole on that mole on your nose away, man?
Oh,
like,
man.
it's over for you.
I'm telling
You're still cute.
Yeah, I'm talking about it. I might give you a little nickname, but I'm going to talk about it. But I feel like another thing, too, by me always being one of the biggest dudes in the room or being a big guy, like, that was, like, always my icebreaker. You know what I mean? Like, come in the room, hey, man, how everybody doing? Like, because I've been in some rooms and I've been, like, around people growing up and they like, man, we thought you were mean. I'm like, fuck no, bro. I'm a goofball, bro. Like, I just love to have fun. That's just me, bro.
You think that you got, like, maybe misrepresented because you're so quick with your tongue?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. So with me doing comedy, man, I don't do a lot of the heckling. I don't mess with the crowd as much. So a lot of my classmates and stuff, like, they like, man, if we go to his comedy, he probably gonna rip my ass up. So I'm like, nah, that's not what I do. That was me when I was growing up, to let you know, like, if you fuck with me, I'm on your ass. But other than that, man, like, I like to paint a picture. Like, if I tell you a story, I want to be able to illustrate it. So you'll see, like, okay, I get that. I get what he's talking about and things like that. So that's the kind of comic I am, bro.
Oh, cool, man. Do you ever do any arts? Any painting and drawing?
I suck, bro.
Really?
I still color out the fucking lines, bro.
Well, that's good. I hate it when people try to stay in those fucking lines.
Yeah,
man.
bro. I'm not. But my grandma was. My grandma you could sit something in front of her, bro. She could draw it. My grandma would make sculptures of big fish and the little ottoman men's and make all of it handcrafted, bro. My grandmother was a unicorn, bro. She was something different, bro.
Yeah, I'd probably skipped a generation, man. You'll see it in your kids.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yeah, what's your kid like, man?
Man, he awesome, bro. My son is awesome, man. He just he's in the Navy now.
Oh, he's a full grown then.
Yeah. He's gonna get ready to turn 20. Man, my son is a blessing, bro. He was kind of like, he slowed me down from doing a lot of the things. You know what I'm saying? Like, not at first, I'm not gonna lie, because I was still, but it probably got a time. I probably was maybe about 26, 27, bro, and my wife was like, "When you gonna show him what it's like, to have, a dad? Like, you come home in the mornings, you know what I mean? Like, he only sees you every often and things like that." So I made a big change, bro. I decided to start doing things, and then I started doing things that would make me feel good. You know what I mean? I've always had youth organizations and things of that nature. So when I stopped dealing in those forms of the streets, I went into coaching, and I ended up getting to coach private school for a few years and things of that nature. So it was pretty cool, bro.
That's cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think made him choose the Navy, though?
I'm still trying to find that out. Well, I know he wants to be a firefighter. So I think that's the lane that he's taken, when I know it could have been other lanes that he could have took. Like, we had that. But like we were talking about earlier, my son's 19. He's at that point where I got to let him experience and find his own things. Now, I always use the analogy as a person, like, you can go in there right now and turn your stove on and it's hot. But somebody will still put their hand over it. You know what I mean? So I always explain to my son, like, look, I'm just a person to remind you every now and then that stove is hot, bro. So, like, if that's what you want to do, 20 years old, this is how dad look at it, and I just give my opinion. But he's a good kid, man, and I feel like, sometimes you got to get away to grow. You know what I'm saying?
Are you scared for him?
Nah. I honestly can say I'm not, because I gave him everything he needed. Like, that was the whole thing, like, of me, like, hey, bro.
Well, more of that he might see active duty.
Well, I'm scared of that, bro, but I know, like, at the same time, like, he's covered. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people, brother, like, I can't stress about things I can't control. He knew going into this that probably, that's a possibility that may be a, something that happens. So, hey, we gotta go with it. Okay. But I'm nervous, but at the same time, hey, it'll work out.
And he's your only?
Yeah.
How long you been married for?
20 years.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, my little chocolate drop. Yeah.
What's that mean, chocolate drop?
That's my little sugar bear, babe. That's why I call her chocolate drop. That's her nickname, yeah.
Oh, you're stupid.
You said, well, you thought you was learning a new thing. Yeah, man. My wife, bro, 120 pounds fucking firecracker, bro.
But she's keeping you fat.
Absolutely.
How she stay skinny if she's keeping you fat?
Man, I guess people say, some people talk about your metabolism.
Yeah, you think she still has metabolism at 40?
Hers might be. You know what I think happened to mine?
Like, mine stopped.
Yeah, somebody cut mine off, bro. Like, it just paused.
Come on.
That's what it is. But
I'd torture her if I found out that her metabolism was still working at 40.
Bro, she eat what the fuck she wants. And then this is how I get fat, because she do shit like this. She don't eat it all. She be like, You want the rest of that? Like,
see, that's why she's staying under her 2,000 calories by making you eat the rest of it.
Yeah, man. But we've been working good, like I said.
You know what my dad used to call that?
Yeah,
the supreme sacrifice.
It is, bro. It is. But, hey, look, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Oh, that's funny. What's her favorite thing to cook?
Yeah, man. My wife don't. She don't cook. It ain't that she can't cook. No. She just don't. I'm the cooker. My wife is. If she's gonna look down, she must have heard me talking about her. She called her.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, but she ain't really no cooker like that. I'm the cooker. If she gonna cook, it's gonna be fucking spaghetti.
You're getting your mom's spaghetti again.
Yeah.
Who cooks spaghetti better, her or your mom?
My mom.
Yeah.
But if she cooks it, I'm running out the fucking house, bro.
You can't eat it.
I can't, bro. Like, if you want to really punish me, like at the age of 40, like just
you'd make her eat. Make you eat her spaghetti.
Yeah. Anybody, just invite me over for spaghetti, bro. We probably wouldn't even have. If I would have came in your podcast today, bro, and you would have offered me spaghetti, I probably would have been like, bro, why would you do that? Like, anything else but spaghetti, bro. Anything else.
You think everyone has a food like that?
I do. I do. Because, sometimes like, man, your parents, they doing the best they can.
Yeah,
man.
we all grew up poor, so
Yeah,
they
you know
all
what I'm
have that
saying?
meal.
Yeah. So you like, hey, mom feel like, hey, I got 2 boys in the house. If I cook this Monday, it'll last a Sunday. So, and I'm like, Mom, no. Like, fuck.
Yeah, and she don't have time to cook another
Yeah,
meal.
exactly. My mom be at work at 5 a.m. in the morning, brother.
Damn.
For the last 30 years.
5 a.m. What time is she off at, though?
3. So she was getting off at about 3.
Would she pick you guys up from school, or you latchkey yourselves in?
Well, see, that's what I said. Grandma, she dropped me off in the morning to grandmother. Grandmother dropped me off at school until it was time. I was old enough to catch the bus, and then after that, it was the key on the shoestring. Get your ass in the house, lock the doors, let me know you inside. You know what I mean? Make sure you put the chicken in the sink and put some water on it. All that stupid shit.
Did you have the key on a necklace, or were you allowed to have in your pocket and key ring?
Nah, man, shoestring, bro. Right? Hey, and look, and it better be tucked in your shirt. They better not even see you got that key ring on, because if you lose that key, bro, losing that key as a kid, you felt like life was over, bro.
I never lost the key, so I don't know.
The shit out that key, bro.
You lost the key?
Yeah. Then
what happened?
Man, just being at the bus stop, playing around, running around and stuff, and not paying attention. Luckily, I did drop it at the bus stop. But dude, the whole day at school, I'm dying when I get home, bro. Like, if I don't have this key, if she called at 3:30 and I'm not in this house, man, I got off that bus, bro, and that key looked like a gold bar, bro. Just shing, still sitting right there. I know she just finding this story out right now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So you're about to get your ass whipped out losing that key.
Yeah, bro. But see, I dedn't. I found it.
But it doesn't matter. You lost it.
Yeah, I
so
lost
she's got to hit you now.
Yeah, she might do it. She might do it. Yeah, she might do it.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. I never lost the key. I never had that happen to me. I wouldn't know what to do if I lost the key. I've been, left so many places.
Yeah, like home alone.
Oh, like at malls,
Ooh.
at the school, at random stores, just at places. Like, my parents didn't pick me up, man. I'm the child who would call 1-800-COLLECT and you'd be like, "Mom, come pick me up quick."
Oh,
they're like,
wow.
oh, I hope she gets that on the voice machine, because I wasn't allowed to use, 1-800-COLLECT,
I mean,
this call is for, come pick me up quick.
yeah.
Man. And so I'd get ride home from the school secretary, be like, "It's just you again, Rosenbaum. I know where to drop you off."
Right.
She already knew the house, man. She's like, "You're lucky your street's on the way to my house." Like, damn.
See, that was the good stuff about growing up in Alief. Man, our coaches, bro, they would take you home. You can go to their house. Those were that's the things that people don't see. You know what I'm saying? They just feel like, man, we're a good community, bro. But if you ain't in there, you ain't gonna understand us. But the ones that's there, cause like I said, man, like you said, you took pictures in Alief. Man, some of those white coaches, bro, when they would come to our schools and we like, if you ain't got the thick skin, we're gonna run you away. And we had a lot of them that were like, motherfucker, I'm here and I ain't going nowhere. My offensive line coach, man, rest his soul, name was Trevor Wright, man. This dude was probably one of the coolest dudes I ever met in my life. My junior year, got in a situation, I was always playing defense, and they moved me over to offense. And at that time, I felt like offense was so soft, like I'm not doing it. So I quit for 2 weeks. Dude called my mom, bro. My mom come up to the school, got me right, but he was the guy that got me on track, man. I was, like I said, I was heavily recruited. I was a blue chip all-star, played in the Bayou Bowl, good things like that, man.
We didn't have organized sports. We had a after-school tour where, man, boy, was that shit lame. Man, I'm already here until 5:30 p.m. You want me here until 7:30 p.m. for after-school tour shit? Get out. And it'd make you hate learning more Torah shit, that's for sure. But, man, I missed out on all the sports. I would play street hockey in the street by myself with the rollerblades, the hockey puck, and everything. Just going up and down the street by myself, man.
Well, see, that's how it was, man. My first 10 years, bro, I didn't know what it was like to throw the football to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, my brother, bro, I was 10 years older than my brother, bro. I was my brother's first Little League coach, bro. because I was so much older than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I remember like one time my brother got in trouble in the apartments, and my mom wanted to had me go get him, and he was running from me, and they was like, "Hey, bro, here come your dad." I'm like, what is fucking dad?
No. It's like your dad beat you up in the streets.
Yeah, bro. That's my big brother, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like your dad whoops your ass in front of your friends. That's one thing.
That's
but if it was your big
brother,
brother,
yeah.
they're like, "Oh shit, he might whoop our asses
Too,
afterwards."
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. Oh, I think we did it, man. So you wanna tell us where we can see you?
Yeah, man. Like I say, in April right now, man, I got a show coming up April 11th. It's a rap battle, and it's also a comedy show called The Real G's of Comedy. If you guys would like to follow me, you can follow me on all my social media platforms at Fatboy Alief Abe the Comedian. That's FATBOI Alief, ALIEF. Some people has put A-Life. No, it's Alief the Comedian. Like I say, right now in April, I'm 2 shows in Houston. I got a show in Dallas. I'm going to Austin in June, and I'm in the talking right now with New York, just seeing how things go.
That's so cool. So how did you find that New York thing?
Man, they reached out to me, man. It was like, hey, dude, we've been seeing a lot of your videos and things like that.
From like TikTok?
From TikTok, and man, like I say, Black Smooth, the barber shows are they awesome, bro. You know, you on a platform where it's three, sometimes maybe 400 people. So you don't know who's in those audience. You don't know who. And my last show, man, just man, people were reposting me and things like that, and people just hit me up, man.
That's so dope, man. All right, and you can catch me. That's the name of my new podcast. Check out owenstevensphotography.com. Make sure you see me somewhere in the city, somewhere at some point. Like, I'll be around. I do shit. Let's see. Rosenbaum Draws on some channels. It's Steven Rosenbaum on YouTube as well. But really, subscribe to the channel. That's the name of my new podcast. We have good things happening here. We have some really cool people.
Yes,
I really appreciate you coming on, man.
Man, I appreciate you and the opportunity, brother. Thank you,
It's
man.
been really cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to end that right here, man. And let's see if there's anything else I want to do. Like maybe, I don't know. Yeah, no, that's it. All right. Really appreciate y'all. Thanks again, everyone.
Thanks, fellas.
All right. Peace.